yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Read. Name one person that's out here looking out for your well-being and your people's. Nobody. Asian man make laws. Who he make laws for? His people.
That's right.
Nobody out here looking out for us. That's how we know we the people of God.
Bring it out.
So don't you come and talk against your own people. That don't make no sense. God said, do what? Read it again.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Read.
Before the decree bring forth.
It said before the decree bring forth. One day gonna come very, very soon when Christ is gonna return to save his people that's been here in America destroyed. The same men and women that was raped during slavery, the same men and women that got shot in their own households here in Springfield, God said he's gonna come and redeem them. Galatians 18:4. Why you think God will be mad when he come back? What you think he gonna be mad about?
Everything that's going on.
Give me an example.
Like you said, slavery.
Slavery. You think God forgot about those 400 years of slavery? What else? What else you think he gonna be mad about? What about some stuff that happened here in your town? What happened here? Just a year ago. Huh? Son, what happened to her? In her own house. You think God didn't see that?
Yeah.
So when God said, gather yourselves together before that day, why? Before his fierce anger come upon you, he not playing. Because some of our people going to get caught up in that. Because they complicit with what go on here in America. Now watch this, now watch this. The Bible said we was going to be slave men and slave women. They put us on the bottom of society and put together all types of schemes and plots to destroy our people. Now, they said, when during the times of slavery, I don't know if you ever heard of the Willie Lynch. It's a book called Willie Lynch, right? You ever heard of that book, sister? Willie Lynch. It's a white man. He wrote a book. It's called the Willie Lynch Letter. During the times of slavery, all the white owners, they was having problems with their slaves. They said, man, they being rebellious. They not listening to us. What should we do? He said, I got it. This is what you do. He said, let's take the woman. He said, take the man. You're going to take the man and you're going to degrade him in front of all the other slaves. Take the biggest one. He said, strap him to 4 different horses and make sure and smack the butts of the horses so the horses pull him. They said he had a horse tied to his arm, he had a horse tied to his leg, and so on the other 2 limbs. And he said, and rip him apart in front of everybody. Rape the black woman in front of the man and make sure he can't do nothing about it. How you think a black woman would look at, now give me that. It says, another man will sleep with your wife. Give me that. How do you think a black woman would look at her father? It's Deuteronomy 28, like verse, come on, 30. How do you think a daughter would look at her father after her mother just was raped and he didn't do nothing about it? You think she still had respect for him? Watch this, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 30. Thou shalt betroth a wife.
It said a black man would get a wife. Read.
And another man shall lie with her.
That happened to us in the times of slavery. A black man had a wife. Said the white man, he snuck in the shack at the middle of the night and took it. You ever seen that in a movie? You ever seen those slave movies? In a slave movie, right? They go into the shack, they grab the pretty little slave, and that's another man's wife. And he couldn't do nothing about it. If he did anything about it, what you think they did to him? They killed him, shot him in his head. You understand? You ever seen the movie The Butler? The butler in the beginning of the movie, right? He said, Paul, you can't do nothing? He had to look, he looked at his son, he looked at the white man raping his wife, and he said, hey man, he just said, hey, that's my wife. White man shot him in his head. And ever since then, that boy in that movie and show, he said, he was docile. He had no more power to stand up no more. Here in America, our people have been destroyed. We got brought over here together as men and women, and we were slaves. And they destroyed our household. That's what we're trying to show you. Don't look at your father as if he's just less than a man. He's still a man. Our women are supposed to have respect for the man. The man's supposed to have respect for the woman and in their proper roles. Don't let what these people did to us in slavery destroy how you look at your brothers and your sisters, your fathers and your mothers. Everybody can sit out here and say what somebody else did wrong. You understand? But we come out here to show our people why we go through the things we go through and how we are to fix them. Now here it is. You understand. You know what? I see the problems that my father might have had. And then you have a son, right? What you do is you highlight, make sure you raise your son right. You understand? That's what you do. You make sure you do things right. That's how you fix it. The Bible says the dishonor of your father is your dishonor.
Hey, you ain't did that shit? You ain't playing games. Hold on.
Look at this guy. What you doing, man? You subscribed yet? Subscribe right now. Do it.
You talk about what something wrong your father did, that don't do nothing but make you look bad. When one of us do something stupid, we all look stupid. But black people don't think that way. We think we just, me, myself, and I. No, we got brought over here as slave men, as slave women, and we gonna leave her together. You understand that? Don't look at each other like we all separate. Give me Zephaniah 12. We are all the same. The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, God calls us the children of Israel. We one people. Don't let them keep dividing us up more and more and more. That's just another plot. You just falling into the trap. Read that.
Zephaniah chapter 2 verse 1. Gather yourselves together.
God said what?
Gather yourselves together.
God said gather together. Read.
Yea, gather together. O nation not desire.
A nation what?
Not desire.
Meaning nobody is looking for the well-being of our people. When it said not desire, who out here looking out for the well-being of the black man and the black woman? Who? Who is it? Huh? Who you think? Name one person that's out here looking out for your well-being and your people's. Nobody. When the white man make laws, who he make laws for? His people. When the Asian man make laws, who he make laws for? His people.
That's right.
Nobody out here looking out for us. That's how we know we the people of God.
Bring it out.
So don't you come and talk against your own people. That don't make no sense. God said do what? Read it again.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together. O nation not desire.
Read.
Before the decree bring forth.
It said before the decree bring forth. The decree is talking about when these skies crack. One day gonna come very, very soon when Christ is gonna return to save his people that's been here in America destroyed. The same men and women that was raped during slavery, the same men and women that got shot in their own households here in Springfield, God said he's gonna come and redeem them. That's the day of the Lord, the decree. He said, gather yourselves together before that day come. Read.
Before the day pass as the chaff. Before the fierce anger.
The what?
The fierce anger.
The what?
The fierce anger.
The fierce anger of who?
Of the Lord.
God gonna be mad when he come back. It's not gonna be rainbows, butterflies, and cupcakes. Why you think God gonna be mad when he come back? Give me Revelations 18:4. Why you think God will be mad when he come back? What you think he gonna be mad about?
Everything that's going on.
Give me an example.
Like you said, slavery.
Slavery. You think God forgot about those 400 years of slavery? What else? What else you think he gonna be mad about? What about some stuff that happened here in your town? What happened here? Just a year ago. Huh? Son, what happened to her? In her own house. You think God didn't see that? So when God said, gather yourselves together before that day, why? Before his fierce anger come upon you, he not playing. Because some of our people going to get caught up in that. Because they complicit with what go on here in America. A lot of black people, they complicit or they in agreement with how black people get treated here. Because they kissing some butt and now they can get a little extra benefit and watch the rest of their people get flowing off to the side. But God said, gather yourselves together. Watch this. Why God gonna be mad? Read.
Revelation chapter 18 verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people,
Read.
that ye be not partakers of her
You
sin.
hear that? Did you listen? What the Bible just
Well,
said?
no.
Read
Say
it again.
I was looking at them. They
And I heard another voice from heaven, saying, come out of her, my people,
The her here is talking about America. We gonna find out, read.
that ye be not partakers of her sin.
Don't be partaking in the ways of America. During the times of slavery, one of the things they taught us here was that we should eat pork.
yeah.
They taught that black people should eat pork. We learned that here in America. You understand? God said, don't follow none of those ways. God said, don't wear pants in the Bible. That's another thing our women learn here in America. Feminism, that's a way of America. To look down upon the black man, that's a way of America. God said, come out of that. Read it again.
That ye be not partakers of her sin, and that ye receive not of her plague.
None of her what?
Of her plague.
Her what?
Her plague.
Her plagues. Meaning what? Judgment is coming to her. Judgment is coming to America for all the evil that they've done, all the lies that they told. And anybody that's complicit with it, they're going to get caught up with it too. That's why God said before you come back, y'all better gather yourselves together underneath this Bible. You better find out who you is. You better stop disrespecting one another. You understand? Read.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying,
Read.
come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin.
Read verse 5.
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
Her what?
Her sins have reached unto heaven.
Who in heaven? Who live in heaven?
Jesus.
God, right? Jesus, God, yes, God. He in heaven. You out in heaven right now. Everybody, when you look up and be like, they think they see Jesus, right? Yes, in heaven above. So who is in heaven, sister? God is in heaven. So read that part again.
For her sins have reached unto heaven.
The sins of America, they didn't reach to heaven. So who heard her sins? Who seen what's going on? Who heard it? Who? God heard it. I know here in America we think God don't hear our prayers. We think God don't see what's going on. We think all of those things. But the Bible just said opposite. That's why the Bible said the patience of the saints. You got to be patient and wait. Get Isaiah 63:9. Our people must be patient here and wait on the Lord. But when he come back, he not coming back for those that ain't listening. He not coming back for those that say, you know, I got something better to do. He ain't coming back for them. He coming back for the ones that said, I'm going to take the time out of my day every day to give reverence to the Lord and find out what it is I must do to repent. And it ain't going to be for everybody. We understand that. Some people are here and they go about their life. Just like with Sonia Massey. Everybody was mad about Sonia Massey when she got shot. But now here it is, a year later, people barely remember her name. People don't care about it no more. You understand? Watch, read.
Isaiah chapter 63 verse 9. In all their affliction, he was afflicted.
Read.
And the angel of his presence saved them.
You see that? It said in all our affliction, God, it was like Christ was afflicted too. Remember he said, what you do unto the least of them, you've done unto me. When these people put their hands on the black man and the black woman, God said that was like you touched him. Was more on that?
Yes, sir.
Read.
In his love and in his pity, he redeemed them.
He said he gonna redeem us because he loved us. Read.
And he bare them and carried them all the days of old.
You see that? So the Lord gonna bear our infirmities. And when they put their hands on us, it was like they put their hands on the Father. You understand that? Our people must come back to the Bible. They must come out of the ways of America. We was showing the sister, now the sister in the car right there, she said she didn't want to come out because she knows she wasn't dressed right. Right? She said, I said, why you come out the house like that? She said, well, I ain't know. She knew and she came over here and talked to us that she wasn't dressed right because she knew she had some shame about it. She had some shame to understand it. Give me Jeremiah 6:13. Watch this. In the Bible, it talk about shame. What shame is supposed to teach us? When you got some shame, what should shame teach you? No, that might be a hard question. If you don't know, it's okay. When you get shame, you're supposed to learn from that. You're supposed to learn from that shame. Oh shoot, I messed up. That's the shame. The shame will come when you messed up, when you made a mistake, when you're doing something you ain't got no business doing. That's why we told our people, come out of the ways of America. So we're going to show y'all some stuff y'all need to do to come out of America. To repent out of some of the stuff we know black women and black men deal with. Watch, read this.
Jeremiah chapter 6 verse 15. Were they ashamed when they had committed abomination?
God said, were they ashamed when they committed these abominations? Hold that, Deuteronomy 22 and 5. Well, our people ashamed when they committed certain abominations. We're going to show you an abomination in the Bible. In the Bible, God calls certain behaviors, certain characteristics, certain actions that our people have an abomination. You know what an abomination is? Yeah. Abomination is a disgusting thing in the eyes of God. You understand? I'm going to show you something in the Bible. We're going to see whether or not you love God or not. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment. For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
So what we just read in this verse is talking about cross-dressing. Read it from the top again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
If we all was up here, all these brothers in purple and gold, we all was dressed in women's garments, what would we have on? Skirts, high heels. We'd be dressed like a woman. Now, read it from the top again.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So what are women wearing that pertains unto men? Pants. There you go. Now you teaching your daughter that. You understand? And we laugh because we like, well, black people get, when you get a little, you did something wrong, people try to laugh it off. Yeah, I know it. No, it's not funny. Because now watch this. You teach your daughter. How old are you, young lady? 10 years old. 10 years old, she been wearing pants her whole life. Now you up and tell us, daughter, we ain't wearing pants when we going to dresses. She gonna buck up against that in her head. You taught her a bad lesson. You may not have knew no better, but you taught her a bad lesson. It's gonna be hard for her. It's gonna be hard for her because she didn't been living that way for a second. So when God says you supposed to feel that shame, you should be ashamed of that. We ain't trying to destroy you, but it's to build you up. You gotta break down and build up. You understand? Finish reading it.
Yes, sir. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man. Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So we just established that's talking about cross-dressing. Men dress like women and women dress like men. Right? Read.
For all that do so are abomination.
They are what?
Abomination unto the Lord thy God.
Remember, cross-dressing is an abomination in the eyes of God. And it's a shameful thing that our people should come out of.
Sons of God! We're gonna take this city. We're gonna take the kingdom. We're gonna rule them hard. This is war! This is war! This is war! I'm here for the win, well, to get it again. The Lord call it taking the kingdom. Want what's mine? Taking my time, turning and taking your freedom. Risen from the ashes, after the lashes, call it a beautiful tragedy. We've been on the brink of insanity. It's the end of your days, our calamity. Adding in, grab a friend for the finale. Curtain call on a heathen. We want forever and a day. Why would the pastor lie and say it's your season? Drop a bomb on them, Hiroshima. Drop a bomb on them cause they need it. Scrub it down, planet need a cleaning. Vagabond gone like I'm dreaming.